Hi, my name is Karen and I live in Columbia, South Carolina in the US. Today I'm going to be demonstrating how to configure an EQ plugin to function like a large format mixing console EQ section. Since I don't have one available, I'm going to be using the one we used in the video lesson, which is here on the left. And the EQ I'm using is called EQ3, and I'm using it in Pro Tools 10, and I'm going to use a 7-band EQ, which I've added to a track I've previously set up. The first setting you want to set is the high pass filter, which removes rumbling, so it's a very important type of EQ. Our example is set at 75 with 18 dB per octave. So on my section it's here, and this is the button to select between a notch filter and the high pass. So I'm going to just type in my value of 75 and then change to 18 decibels per octave. You want to make sure you have this button enabled. It's the bypass button, so make sure that's in, and then you'll see the corresponding color over here. Each different EQ has a different color, so you can easily identify it, and if you drag the buttons around, it actually moves your gains. The next section is the low shelving filter, and it will boost or cut frequencies at or below the frequency setting by the amount determined by what you have your gain set at. On our example, the frequency is fixed at 80 Hertz, and we want to be able to cut or boost by 15 decibels. And so I'll go over here, type in 80, and then on mine the gain only goes up to 12, which is close, so that's what I'll have to work with. The next thing we see is a low mid, and it is bell shaped and sweepable from 100 to 2000 Hertz and can be cut or boost by 15 decibels again. The low mid's width is determined by Q, and 1 is a good setting for all of these, and that's what it brought in as my default. The low mid is in orange on my plugin, but it only goes to 1000 Hertz. So instead of using that, since I have an extra section, I'm going to use the mids because it goes all the way up to 8 kilohertz, which is more than I need. So I'm going to leave Q at 1. My frequency is going to go between 100 and 2000, which it doesn't quite get down to 100. If you really needed that frequency, you'd have to set up the low mid, and the gain can go all the way up to 18. We just need between 15. The high mid works the same way as the low mid, and we're going to want to go between 400 and 8000 Hertz, and again between 15 decibels, and as you can see we can go all the way up to 18 kilohertz. The final setting is the high shelving filter, which boosts or cuts above frequency setting by the amount of gain. Our high shelving frequency is at 12,000 Hertz, and again it ranges from minus 15 to 15. So I'll actually set mine up to 12. Probably be easier just to type it in. And my gain can go up and down 12. Once you get your EQ all set, you'll want to save it so you can bring it into a project anytime you want. So on mine, you just go up to the preset, save settings as, type in what you want, and hit save. Thanks for watching.